Welcome back to F9 Physics, okay? And today we're tackling with the first topic, measurements. Now, this is the basics and the basics of physics. This is the fundamental foundation of physics that everyone must know before they can move on with life. Why is that so? Don't ask me, ask MOE. Without further ado, as you can see here, we have 4 things to tackle. SI unit, prefix, Vernier Caliper plus micrometer and a period. And let's start with SI unit first. I just learned this really cool trick and it's called deleting everything. Very proud of myself. Alright. No, I don't want to do this anymore, please. First thing that you need to know about physics is, I'm pretty sure I pronunciate that, I butchered it, is that they use maths as a language, or in other terms, physicists are obsessed with units. They love units. Yes, they are obsessed, they love units. If you don't put units, you die. Let's just say that. You die. They don't even care about accuracy. Accuracy, they can just heck care. Who cares about accuracy? Units are the main point. Units, they love it so much. Now, why? Because it makes sense of the maths you have. If let's say I say 1 without anything, without any units, a mathematician will say, oh, okay, that's a lovely number. Okay, let's move on. But a physicist will say, 1 what? There will be the primary school teachers that will fucking tell you, oh, your unit not there, huh? What is this? 5 what? 5 chimpanzees, Shut the fuck up, slut. It's obviously 5 cm. I just never put. Okay. Let me stop digressing. Yes, they love units. They are the teachers in primary school that will always love them units. Now, but what units they use exactly? Well, they standardize it. They standardize to 7 stupid units, or they're called SI units. They are without pattern, I feel. Alright, let me explain. Firstly, you got meters, and for distance. You see? Meters for distance. Yes, meters for distance. Next one, you got seconds or time. Yes, time. Third, you got ampere, which is for current, electrical current. Now fourth, you got CD. I'm not too sure. This is candela, which won't be tested, so we don't care. It's alright. You can know it. I don't care. Now the tricky part gets here. You got Kelvin as your SI units. Now Kelvin is, what would I say? Not that common. It's for temperature. It's not that common. You might heard of its cousin, Celsius. Now Celsius is much more popular, much more common, but Kelvin is supposedly the correct one. You may never heard of it. You may think to yourself, wow, how can this be our SI units if I never heard of it? Ask them, not me. Okay, sorry. It is the SI unit because 0 Kelvin is actually absolute 0 for everything. It's the absolute 0 for the temperature, which means the atoms stop moving and they have become sad. They are frozen in time. While Celsius, you can have negative. In that sense, Kelvin, let me put a note here. 0 Kelvin is actually a negative 273 Celsius. Yes. So 273. No, wait, wrong. 273 Kelvin equals to 0 Celsius, which is ice. But that doesn't matter. That's the one part of the weird part. Weird stuff. Next one would be, yes. Where's my cursor? Yeah. Kilograms. For mass. kilogram. It's not gram, it's kilogram. Why? I don't know. Probably a math or something stupid. Lastly but not least, this is what we call a extorted to Chem mole, or amount of matter. Yeah, I can't write. Yes, amount of matter. Which we don't care. Bye. Now that's all your SI units. If they give you a formula like, I don't know, MGH, for example, for GP, gravitational potential energy, you must make sure that your mass is in kilograms and your height must be in meters. And then this thing, I'm not telling you guys yet. Now, in converse, or likewise, whatever you do, whatever variable, calling this vari because I can't spell, JK I can, variable, will be subtended by these SI units. Area, meter square, velocity, or V, meter per second, or ms negative 1, which is equals to per second. Let's say I have another equation, current? No, not current. Anyway, it's all based on these. These are the fundamentals. You see any equation in O levels, these are your units, unless your teacher tells you otherwise or I tell you otherwise. Yes. Now let's go backtrack, select everything, delete. Now with these SI units, no, give me back my freedom. SI units out of the way. I'm just going to briefly touch on the SF rule. Now SF rule is how physics work with the numbers, which is really fucking stupid. SF/dp. It states that you plus, minus, average, you need to go up to next dp. Least, I can't write, least dp. Plus, minus, average, yeah, least dp. All constant. Or not constant, I wouldn't say constant. I'll just word, yeah. Otherwise, everything is just at least SF. Which makes it really stupid if you have like 4 times 10.32. You need to put 1 SF. 1. Because 4 is 1 SF, therefore following the SF. But most of the time we go 2 SF. That's why I say they don't care about accuracy. They care more about SI units, which is stupid. I don't blame them though. I also don't like accuracy. I'm very careless. Alright. Now the next part, prefixes. Give me back my brush. Prefix. Prefixes is what you add. It's the front part. It's what you add. Let's say you have a person. Now you could say that that person, wait, no, you have a word, any word, you just add something to get more meaning. Now in this case, prefixes help us to get 10 to the power whatever shit we want. You need to memorize this. Too bad to say memorize. I'll help. M is mega, or 10 to the power 9. Wait, no, that's G. Sorry. G is 10 to the power 9, m is 10 to the power 6, k is 10 to the power 3, and we stop going up. We only have these 3. But what about the rest? The rest are smaller. D is 10 negative 1, 10 negative 1. C is 10 negative 2, cm. M, small m is 10 negative 3. Abomination of a U is 10 to the power negative 6, which is called I'm not too sure what is it called. And n is 10 to the power negative 9. This is we call this giga, mega, kilo, deci, centi, micro. Let me check. I've forgotten what is it called. I am a failure. It is, oh, milli, micro, sorry. Milli, micro, and nano. Yes. Now there are some common things that you need to know that will be tested regularly for no reason other than Cambridge wants to find out whether you know how big the Earth is. Sorry, let's draw an Earth. The diameter. Just take 10 to the power of what is the scale? 6 mega. It's not that big. And if they say atom, 10 to the power negative 9. If they say hair, 10 to the power negative 4. And on and on and on. It's really stupid. I don't like this system. Get me out of this system. These are just the basics one. You can just look up your textbook. It's easy, just memorize, done. Next one, micrometer vernier caliper. Now, I may have said that I'm not an artist last time, but now I am an artist. Art in what? Abstract art. You're gonna guess what am I drawing right now. Why? Because I am an artist. Pretty sure, yep. I guess the drawing. If you answered abomination, centipede, or any of the above, you are correct. But that's not true. It's actually vernier caliper, or VC for short. Now vernier caliper is this thing where you have an outer. This is the outer. This is the inner, somewhere along those lines. I can't get which is which because my drawing is too bad. Oh wait, no, this is the inner, this is the outer, where they will measure the diameter of stuff. Test tube, this will be the internal one, and this will be the external one. Very good drawing of mine. And you're just calculating internal and external diameter. Now, vernier caliper has a precision of 0.01 cm. Which means, in practical, you need to put up to 2 dp. Sucks to be you. I am not very happy with life. So, with this vernier caliper, what can you do with it? Well, it may look like something off. Yeah, it may look like this. It looks like a dildo to me. My artistic brain is telling me stuff, but yes, you can measure shit up to 2 dp, and it has a tail to measure. So you have 1 thing to measure, 2 things to measure, 3 things to measure. Very useful, like a dildo. Trust me, I used it before. Okay, now let's get back. How to use a vernier caliper? Very easy. There should be a scale here. Where's the numbers? Yes. And you're supposed to read. And then there's the inner scale. We call this the inner one. So we're gonna delete everything because it's too ugly. For my eyes and yours. Now, to be exact, let's have a closer look. And now let's put this as 3, and this will always be No, this will always be 0. Then this will be 1. Start off by reading it like this. It goes to the nearest left. Yes, this is when the left people have the advantage. Now, it goes to the nearest left, and you can read it immediately as 3 cm. Now you're going to add something later on. If there is something else, then you need to add it. If let's say it's 3.1, like here, it will be 3.1. But right now it's 3 cm. Then you need to find the line that connects, or hits, as they all say. Hits. And then you need to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. So if it hits at 6, it will be 0.06 cm. So total will be 3.06 cm. Hooray! Very good. Now, if we continue this process, it will always work. And that's about it. Vernier caliper is easy. Yes. Now we're going to micrometer. Micrometer. Fuck off. Micrometer, yes. We have something up here, something over here. Then there's a scale, and then there will be numbers here. And then you're going to have even more numbers here. Micrometer is when you sharp something and you measure it. You need to make sure it clicks first, such that it tightens, and you can accurately measure it. You're measuring this thing, and yes, the precision will be 0.01 mm. Even smaller this time, so you cannot use it willy-nilly. Yes. And we're going to measure it like this. So we're going to take a closer look. I am an artist. There will be a line here, and then there will be this blah blah blah, feeling yourself. Each line here is 0.5 mm. So if it's here, it will be no. It's supposed to be 0.5, 1, 0, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, blah 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 blah. Let's assume this is 4.5 because I'm too lazy to find out. Now there will be a chart here that says 50 mm or something like that. We're gonna take a closer look because my drawing is absolutely fabulous. So it will be labeled like this, 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 and then there will be one line that connects it. Yes, I'm an artist. 40, 43. This one is 0.43 mm. It's not 43 mm or 4.3 mm, it's 0.43 mm. And then you can add it up to get a total one of 4.93 mm. That's it. That's literally it. Now this is all well and good. After you click it, you find it. Ooh, a precision of 0.01 mm. Hooray! Yay, I'm so happy for you. Now here's the tricky part. There are two types of errors. Life isn't good. There's errors always. Error number 1, it will be an ironic 0 error. It is when you measure nothing with a Vernier caliper and it's telling you there's something. Obviously there's nothing, but it will affect your results and your life will become sad. So because of that, we're going to tell you that whatever you get at the beginning, you just minus it from your result to get the accurate one. Accurate. God damn, each day my handwriting gets worse. And that's about it. That's 0 error. The other one is called parallax error. Parallax, see if I'm spelling it right. Error is when you don't fucking look 90 degrees down and you look from any other angle or you're watching porn and you're looking at it at any other angle, and then your measurements will get wonky. Also, I should put in, wait, no, never mind, I will do a chapter 0 on practical. For now, yeah, parallax error and zero error are the only 2 errors, but they are not considered sources of error in practical. Sucks to be you, because it's your fault for not doing it. Last but not least, period. Period. Yes, I heard it in bio, I heard it in school, I heard it in chemistry, even physics also have periods. Basically defined as this pendulum rolling from, wait, it needs to be lifted up, going to this angle, V, and then going back. And it is the amount of time that it takes for this thing to happen. Now, what affects the period? Apparently it's only the length. And that's about it. Length affects the periods. But what happens if it's stuck in the middle? I mean, it's just 2 semicircles. 1, 2. 1, then it goes back down. 2, 3, then it goes back down. 4. Just count the number of semicircles and that's about it. I call it semicircles, but it's supposed to be quadrants. Yeah, 4 quadrants. That's what makes up your period. That's it. We're done for today. That's all for you. I'm gonna give you a test or whatever shit. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it for 5 hours, and I think that's about it. Goodbye.